a massive story broke, guys. You have to see this. This is massive. This is heartbreaking. Some people are saying this is bigger than the Iran story. It's not getting enough credit, but low-key, a lot of people are paying attention to this, of what the CEO of McDonald's just did, okay? The CEO of McDonald's tried to do a publicity stunt to introduce the new burger that they're launching, which is called what? The Big Arch? Rob, is it already out or not yet?
I'm not sure if it's out. I'll check.
Jake, is it out? Do you know if it's out or no?
I think this is the PR tour was supposed to be part of
So
it. Looking at it right now.
It came out today.
Beautiful.
March 3rd.
That's it. Let's cancel the podcast. Let's go, guys. So here's
We're going for lunch.
him eating the McDonald's a new Big Arch burger, and then obviously right afterwards, Burger King's like, this is a massive opportunity for us. Rob, maybe don't go from the beginning because people will, it's a cure for insomnia, but if you can play it from, go for it from right there. That's fine.
Got 2 quarter-pound patties, a delicious Big Arch sauce, and of course some lettuce. So, there's so much going on with this. First of all, let's try to get this thing, I don't even know how to attack it. Got so much to it. Oh, there's also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out.
He looks like a vegetarian.
All right, the moment of truth.
Come on, buddy. Take a bite.
That is so good. That's a big bite for a Big Arch. It's distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger, but it also is unlike anything else on our menu.
Okay.
It's a delicious
Sounds
product.
like a nice guy. Do me a favor. Go to the Burger King CEO and watch what he does here. He doesn't even say anything. He just puts on a kitchen, what do you call it, a chef's apron, and then takes a bite out of it. And go ahead, Rob. That's a bite.
Not bad, right?
Only one thing missing. A napkin.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you look at this? What do you say? Do you say, Mr. CEO, respectfully, you're not a personality?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's somebody in marketing should have said, you're not the guy to be out in front of this.
Yeah.
You're kind of robotic. You don't look like a human in some cases.
You look like
the Burger
you
King
look like
guy,
a vegetarian.
The Burger King guy looked like he should be eating Burger King.
Yeah.
McDonald's guy does not look like a McDonald's.
If I put my marketing hat on for a second, it looks like what he was trying to do is show how big it was. And he's like, oh, look at this, 2 patties. And it's like, it's so big. Let's see. And what do you say? Let me see if I can get my mouth
But
around
isn't that
this.
even overthinking it?
It is.
Yeah.
And so he's robotic, and they coached him. And so then he's trying to make it look big by taking a small bite is probably what they told him something. It was a marketing thing. It was bad.
It was horrible.
The burger wars have been going on for a while. By the way, we have Valuetainment has a case study that's going to drop this week on the burger wars. Coincidentally enough, we shot it last week. And what's amazing, you think about it, McDonald's, if you took the top 10 burger chains, Pat, what % of the total revenue of all top 10 combined is McDonald's?
How much? Which one?
55%.
Really?
Of all the top 10. Last year, they were $57 billion. They grew 6% last year when most nobody else grew. And Wendy's has been rumbling, stumbling. Burger King is about to leapfrog them, seventh place, $11 billion.
They're going to
So it's
leapfrog Wendy's?
$57 billion versus $11 billion. And the boutiques are doing great. In-N-Out's doing great. Whataburger's doing great. Those are the boutiques. But what's really interesting is McDonald's on a roll. Remember what happened. Just a couple years ago, McDonald's was kind of flat with growth, and they had this guy, Steve Easterbrook, was their CEO. Do you remember what happened to him? He was caught dipping the French fry with a member of his staff, and he suddenly resigned, and they had this big settlement. And because he lied to the board sued him, and for one of the first times in U.S. history, a exiting CEO that had this big parachute package had to give the parachute back, $100 million. So now
What's
McDonald's,
parachute, Tom? What do you mean parachute? Like,
they gave him a
parachute is
package.
like a couple different meanings.
Well, when he was dismissed, they gave him $100 million to go away as part of his contract.
Yeah.
But then the board realized just how much this Steve Easterbrook guy apparently had deceived the board, and they actually sued to get it back, and that's rare. Usually you have America sitting there slack-jawed saying, so a CEO gets fired and he gets $25 million to retire?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if this guy would talk dirty the right way, so they don't have to worry about that. The new CEO.
No, this guy,
because he's going to say, "Wow, look
Chris is
how
a good
big this
CEO.
burger is."
That's right. He's
Are
a good
you
CEO,
ready
but he's not a
to
commercial
go
model.
for it right now? You're about to get it. Okay, I don't know if I see that happen. So the board is pretty fine with him. By the way, I looked up his background. He's been the president and CEO since 19. He was the chairman of the board since 2024. Duke University grad. Harvard, he got his MBA. He was at Procter & Gamble, started in brand management, then went to Boston Consulting Group, BCG, so he's a consultant, then went to PepsiCo, corporate strategy and later VP of marketing, then went to Kraft Foods, a EVP of growth initiatives, president of Kraft International. Then he joined McDonald's as the EVP of strategy. Then he became president of McDonald's USA, running 14,000 restaurants. Then he became the CEO. So he's a guy that's a corporate guy that's moved around a few different places, but he's been at McDonald's for a few years.
Regarding
Shareholder, you like this guy because
Yeah, you do.
the transition
Safety.
of Steve
Yes.
Easterbrook, he's done a great job.
Yeah.
He's just not a guy for
But
the
you
commercial.
won't see him at the nightclub. You're not going to see him out there partying hardcore.
I was going to say regarding McDonald's, I have a friend who owns about a dozen McDonald's franchises. He's second generation. His father owned a bunch of franchises. He was able to buy some of those from him. And he's about my age, and he's trying to exit all of his franchises as quickly as he can. He said that lots of people are doing that. He said that the DEI policies have gotten so bad inside McDonald's that what's happened is they don't allow them to now buy and sell McDonald's franchises freely. And so now they have to be sold to DEI candidates. And so what that's done is it's lowered the value of his franchises now.
Wow.
So now he's not able to sell them for the value that he would have before. And he said it's just getting worse and worse. So he's trying to exit all of them. And he has kids. Like, I'm like, why wouldn't you get your kids like you got them? He's like, no. The value is going down so fast. I'm exiting all of them right now.
Unbelievable.
So I thought that was kind of interesting.
We had a call with the chief expansion officer of McDonald's probably about 8 months ago. It was a Zoom 7 months ago about opening up in a McDonald's in Armenia. And by the time we were done with the conversation, it wasn't something they were interested in at the time because of risk, protection, military. They have a certain program, a structure they use on expanding into different countries. And they said, not right now, maybe later on. But fun fact, this guy doesn't attend Coldplay concerts. I don't know if that matters anything or not. I just want to put that out there.
Good.
For those of you guys that are watching this and you're tuning in, I got 2 more stories to do before we wrap up. Remember, this is the biggest request I have from you. 51% of you watch our podcast who are not subscribed to it. You just watch it, consume it regularly, but you haven't pressed that subscribe button. That's very important to us on the algorithm. If you enjoyed this last week, our team has done a great job, a lot of interviews, a lot of different shows. It's a cost. I don't take any money off the table. It's all being invested back into the company because of what vision we have long term. If you like what we do with PBD Podcast and the guests that we bring and the conversations that we have, smash that subscribe button. It helps us out a lot when you're doing that. So 51% of you enjoy watching it, but it would mean a lot to us if you press that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.